Holy crap, this is it, you made it! And you grew a baby, and it's the size of a baby. Or I guess if you want to keep this whole comparison thing going, oh, I was saving this for my lunch, but it's the size of this artisanal loaf of bread, which you can have a small bite of before you have to stop eating and drinking before you go into labor. Oh, sorry if this is a surprise, but it's a safety precaution in case you may need anesthesia for any complications, and definitely not because you might, aka will absolutely, poop when you push. Guess you could say there's a loaf in my oven, and then you push it out. I did it! I'm a mom! Yay! It's that easy. The baby blues can last a few days to a few weeks and include crying spells, anxiety, and inability to sleep. But postpartum depression lingers for much longer. Here are some risk factors and signs of PPD. You experienced depression during your pregnancy. You suffered PPD after a previous pregnancy. You feel little connection with your child. You have fears of harming yourself or your child. If you suspect you're suffering from postpartum depression, seek help immediately. There's help out there. You will feel better. Why should you consider waiting to cut the cord? A new study suggests that babies who remain attached to the umbilical cord for just a little extra time after delivery may end up with marginally higher social skills and motor skills than those whose cords were cut within 10 seconds after birth. This may be thanks to increased blood volume, and with it, iron, a necessity for brain development. So have your doctor or partner stall the snip as long as possible. People love to give pregnant women advice, even when they don't ask for it. Here's your daily dose of unsolicited advice. Don't be embarrassed if all your modesty goes out the window during delivery. Rip off that gown if it's uncomfortable and wear your birthday suit for that baby's birthday. Woohoo! Shake it, mama. There's a lot of stuff you're expected to give up when you're expecting. Join me now in a moment of silence as this pregnancy pause is dedicated to your alcohol tolerance. Shout out to your tolerance, because you're gonna be such a cheap date when these 9 months are over. Woohoo! Bring on the 1 glass of wine. What is this? No, really, like, what do you do with this? Why is this here? I can't anymore with this. Get out of here! This is my set now, people.